Hello! Jamf Connect has introduced a feature for users to request temporary administrator privileges in macOS. When enabled, users can be granted administrator privileges for a specific amount of time before returning to a standard user. Let's go through a brief overview of how to configure privilege elevation in Jamf Connect. First, we need an existing configuration for the Jamf Connect menu bar. I've got one configured in the Jamf Connect configuration app to use Microsoft Entra ID, but the setup steps in this video are the same for all identity providers supported by Jamf Connect. Click the Connect tab to configure settings for the menu bar and scroll down to the section for temporary user permissions. Select the checkbox to enable temporary user promotion, and now we can configure additional settings. If selected, the URL scheme and command line elevation setting can restrict users from using the privilege elevation feature through the command line interface or URL schemes. If we want a countdown timer to appear in the menu bar, select that checkbox. The default duration is 10 minutes, but we can specify a shorter or longer duration with the user promotion duration field. We can also limit the number of times each month someone uses privilege elevation with the user promotion limit field. Below that, if we select the checkbox to verify user promotion, users will be required to authenticate with the identity provider before their privileges can be elevated. If we want users to provide a reason for requesting elevated privileges, select the checkbox for user promotion reason. The default reason is Other, which, when selected by the user, provides a field where they can enter their reason for privilege elevation. We can also provide a list of suggested reasons with the User Promotion Choices field by entering each reason separated by commas. All elevation reasons are logged locally in the Jamf Connect logs so they can be audited later. The admin attribute and user promotion role settings work together to restrict privilege elevation to specific groups of users if Microsoft Entra ID or Okta are configured as the identity provider. For more information on configuring these two settings, check out the resource links in the description. When we are finished, click Save, and this configuration can be saved locally for testing or uploaded to Jamf Pro for deployment. Once deployed, users can choose Request Admin Privileges from the Jamf Connect menu bar app. The dialog appears asking for a reason. Then they can authenticate with their identity provider. A countdown timer appears in the menu bar, and now they can authenticate locally as an administrator. They're returned to a standard user when the timer ends, or they can choose End Admin Privileges from the menu bar when they're finished. Thanks for watching.